Anyway, guys, I am full of jokes and this is not right. Today, what I'm making is quite. It is an Asian. Hey guys, welcome to Miss Lou's kitchen. Finally, Anyway, guys, I am full of jokes and this is not right. Finally, this is finally happening. This is my very first video, and of course, I'll be doing a get to know me tag, but with a twist. I will be cooking, of course. One of my favorite meals, fried rice. It is an Asian dish, consists of rice, eggs, veggies, and a certain type of meat. You can add chicken, prawns, I don't know, beef strips, anything that you want to add, you can. If you don't want to add meat, you can make it vegetarian and all that. So what we have here is, we have rice. This is a lot, guys. I'm not saying go, yeah, this is a lot. I'm probably going to use half of this or 3/4 of this. And we have, I use 4 cubes of chicken breast, 4 pieces of chicken breasts, and I cut it into cubes. And then on this side we have onions and mixed veggies, and of course, guys, I can never forget my favorite things, my favorite crushed garlic and crushed ginger. These are a must have. When I say must have, I say must have. And of course we have eggs, and then we have, I use butter to minimize the amount of oil, to minimize oil in general. I use butter in almost everything that I make. I am going to put oil, but I'm going to put butter as well so that I don't have to use more oil. And I'm going to use my herbs, my favorite herbs. This is oregano and Italian herbs. And of course I can't forget my baby right here, lemon. Guys, let's get, before I say let's get started, I do have my friend here. Her name is Mondre, but unfortunately she doesn't want to show her face. But if you want to go follow her on Instagram, her handle will be right below, and then you guys can go follow her and check her out. She's going to ask me the questions. So yeah, let's get right to it. Okay, so okay, I think she can go first.
Okay, so the first question I want to ask you is, where did your love for cooking come from?
Okay. Before I answer that, I'm just gonna put in chicken, and I'm gonna add my spices. I'm gonna add Raja. My love for cooking.
Yes.
I think it started in my first year, which is 2018. Because I started cooking for my friends a lot. So I realized then that I actually love cooking.
Okay, but now why cooking and not baking?
Why cooking and not baking? Guys, you know, this cooking is, I feel like cooking is a skill. I honestly feel like cooking is it's a skill that not everybody can do. There are a few people that can bake. There are people that cannot bake, and I'm one of those people that cannot bake because, cooking, guys. For me, cooking relieves a lot of things. Like it's like a stress reliever for me. Yes. So yeah, that's why. And also, I don't know how to bake. I'm not good at pastry, but I'm learning. So, yeah.
Okay, so how far do you want to take this cooking thing of yours? Or let me ask, how far do you want to expand the Miss Food Kitchen?
Okay, we're just gonna let this thing cook without let's see, without saying too much. I'd like to see myself owning a mobile kitchen one day, and to see Miss Lou's Kitchen as a brand, and it's growing, you know. Yeah.
What is one of your favorite meals besides this one?
One of my favorite meals. It has to be mac and cheese, guys. I die for mac and cheese. I love it. I love it, love it, love it.
So you feel you're a good cook. So you feel you're a good cook. So you feel you're a good cook.
Right.
She's asking me if I'm a good cook. What question? What? Guys, I don't know if I should ask if it's a rhetorical question or not. A good cook? Me? Oh, child. No, okay. Not to blow my own horn or anything, but I think I am a good cook. I honestly think that, you know what? I am a good cook. And yeah, I
You're a
know.
good cook.
Yeah, I know I am a good cook. My food is amazing. Yeah.
So you being a good cook made you want to start this channel.
And okay, the reason why I started this channel is because a lot of people have been asking me about recipes and how to make certain things. So I'm showing them how to make it. That's why I started this channel. And I love cooking. And I want people to see how much I love it through this YouTube channel. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to add a bit of butter so it doesn't stick. And I don't want to add more oil now. I'll add oil later when I put in the veggies. About half a tablespoon of butter. Just half a tablespoon.
Okay, so what is your favorite thing to do apart from cooking?
Okay, my favorite thing to do apart from cooking, singing. Believe it or not, singing. Unfortunately, I cannot sing for you guys, but singing.
Why can't you sing first?
Ay, manay.
Cooking.
You know how exciting it is to cook while singing.
No, but you guys can't. You guys can't get both of both worlds.
So you want to
I'm
make
cooking?
first a video of you singing?
Maybe. Okay, what do you want me to sing?
Anything, a song.
I can't. Just because I like singing doesn't mean I can't
But
sing.
you can sing. Okay, so what do you love making the most, and what have you made the most?
What do I love making the most?
Yeah. Oh, and what do I hate making the most?
I don't like to picking this there, but I love making chicken Alfredo. I love making chicken Alfredo, and I also love making mac and cheese because it's my favorite. So those two, and I hate, guys, I hate for the life of me, I hate making any type of chicken that's not chicken breast or full chicken. Guys, I don't know how much I have to emphasize. Not chicken drumstick, chicken thighs. I feel like they're so restricted. It's either you roast it or you cook it in a pot. But with chicken breast, they are so. You can do a lot of things. You can make it strips. You can cut it into cubes. You can put it in almost anything. You can't put a drumstick in fried rice. It's literally just, yeah, that's how I feel about chicken, guys. Chicken is not my favorite meat. It's not. I just prefer chicken breast.
Okay, so
yeah.
who's your favorite chef?
My favorite chef. I don't have a specific favorite chef. I have a lot. So can I give you my top 3?
Yes.
Bobby Flay, Gordon Ramsay,
And you it.
and Buddy Velasco. I watch a lot of Food Network, so yeah, I watch a lot of Food Network. So most of the things that I know now, I learned it from there. And of course, Buddy Velasco is all the way there in TLC, so watch TLC as well. Okay, so the next step, I'll take a break from those questions, guys. She's so tiring.
Wow.
Okay, the next step, we're gonna add the onions. We're gonna add the onions, and then we're gonna let them just fry a bit. Okay, so I just put in the onions now. We're gonna just let it fry in a bit before I add the veggies. So I'm gonna add Again, my favorite, crushed garlic. I'm gonna add about half a tablespoon of crushed garlic. And then we're gonna add crushed ginger. Sorry, crushed ginger. And then we're gonna add crushed garlic. I like garlic, so a tablespoon of garlic. The only reason why I put a half of the tablespoon for the crushed ginger is because I put ginger powder as well, so we don't want the ginger to overpower everything. So we're just gonna give it a nice stir. And then, I don't know if you guys noticed, I haven't added any oil, just the butter and the oil I added in the beginning. So I'm just gonna let that just fry a bit. Yeah, I think I'm ready for the next question.
So what are you studying?
I don't know why I dread the question so much. I am studying BCom marketing and tourism, and I'm doing my final year this year. Why are you shocked?
Because you're a chef, but you're doing tourism.
Yeah, everything that I've learned now is self-taught. And I only realized that I wanted to go to culinary school at a later stage. So maybe one day I'll go to culinary school just to perfect my skills and to do a bit of pastry. You get? So yeah.
Okay, so what is your go-to ingredients?
Guys, do I have to stress this enough? Crushed garlic, crushed ginger. I literally put these in almost every single thing. When I say almost, I say almost every single thing. And of course, I cannot forget my herbs. This is today, not using thyme, but oregano, thyme, and Italian herbs, and sage. Those are my go-to herbs, and these are my go-to, I don't know how to call them. I don't know, yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
So your go-to quick meal?
My go-to quick meal, oh my gosh. The stir-fried noodle. The stir-fried noodle I made using Maggi noodles, 5-minute noodles, 2-minute noodles, yes, 2-minute noodles. So I made stir-fry. It's probably on my, I have it on Instagram, but it's the tuna recipe, but I will post the stir-fried noodle very soon. It's a very quick meal. I think under 15 minutes I made the meal. So let's check the size. Right. Okay, I think we are ready for the veggies. Okay, so next we are going to add, I haven't added my herbs, so I'm going to add my oregano, about a tablespoon as well, because I really love oregano. Then we are going to add Italian herbs. I don't think I'm going to add salt, just to make sure that your food is seasoned, not a lot. Then you're going to add, I added barbecue spice, so you're going to add the spare rib seasoning. It's about a teaspoon as well. About a teaspoon. You want to give it a nice stir. Okay, so if it is sticking, you can add another about half a tablespoon again of butter, so that you don't add, if you add oil, it's just going to be oily at the end. So just adding this should be fine, so it doesn't stick. Okay.
I have one last question for you.
One last question. Oh, that's bad.
So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
When I see myself in the next 5 years, like I mentioned earlier, I'd like to buy a mobile kitchen. So in the next 5 years, if I haven't bought it, somebody shoot me, because I really want that mobile kitchen so I can start doing what I want to do and travel around South Africa. And yeah, that's it. I mean, another reason why I didn't mention this, another reason why I started this channel, so people can see when I try out new things, when I try out new foods, and when I travel for food. I want people to see how it is, and want them to see how I react to certain foods. I haven't had a lot of food, a lot of things, and I would like to try them out. So yeah, that's it.
So can I ask you one personal question?
Okay.
Are you the spicy type of person?
Am I
When it comes to food.
I am, but it depends. You know, if someone tells me, don't make my food spicy, I'm not gonna make your food spicy, but I'm a sucker for spicy food, and I love it. Nice spicy food, not too spicy, So yeah, let's check here. I think we are almost ready. Okay, so for fried rice, we're gonna make a hole in the middle, just here in the middle, just a nice hole. And then, okay, before I do that, I forgot the one secret ingredient that I use. I am going to add about a tablespoon of sugar, just to balance out the acidity, because I am going to add lemon juice. So about a tablespoon of sugar. And then just give it a good stir before making the hole. Okay, then now for the eggs. The eggs, we're gonna break them in here. I added 3 eggs. I'm using 3 eggs. This depends on how much fried rice you're making. But because I'm making for a lot of people, I'm going to use 3. And you're just gonna give it a nice stir inside. Just mix it up inside. Increase your heat just a bit so that it cooks. And just wait for it to cook, and then you just scramble it, and then you mix it. This is one of my favorite meals to make. I absolutely adore this meal. I've never adored a meal, but I absolutely love this meal. Second to mac and cheese. It's okay if your veggies come in the egg. Just give it a nice stir, mix it up. You can see it is cooking. Okay, then we can just stir everything and just give it a nice stir. Okay, now we're gonna add, I'm gonna add chutney as well, chutney sauce. I'm just gonna add that as well, just to liven it up, I think. Guys, I'm gonna add this as well, about 2 tablespoons of this. And for flavor, I like this for flavor, Mozambican paprika, Mozambican garlic and lemon peri sauce. So this is quite hot. So depending on how hot you want it, just about a teaspoon of it. Then give it a nice stir before we add the rice.
Guys, and I must say this food smells delicious.
I hope it smells, it tastes exactly the way it smells. Okay, so I'm going to use this tablespoon, just about, I'm just going to throw in rice. Now the whole thing wants to go in. Give it a nice stir. I honestly feel like this recipe is perfect with basmati rice. I'd like to try it one day with basmati rice. Just one day. Okay, now you can reduce your heat. Just stir it in. Just give it a good stir. What I'm going to do is, okay, we are going to, I love doing this. Juice the lid. Can you guys see it? Juice this. And then we're going to add just about a squeeze, just one squeeze of lemon juice. I'm putting my hand here just to prevent the seeds from going in, but yes. You can add more lemon juice if you want, but just make sure that acidity is fine and the salt is fine as well. And give it a nice stir. It does smell amazing, guys. Okay, so we're just gonna fry it for a couple of minutes. So while it fries, I'm just gonna add just a bit of oil so that it can fry and it doesn't stick to the bottom. About a tablespoon of oil. And you give it a good stir. And then just give it a nice stir. Close it up. Take the heat just up a bit. And just wait for it to fry. Okay guys, that's how you make fried rice. This is one of my favorite meals. Please, if you are going to make this, please don't forget to tag me on Instagram. I will put my details there on the bottom, and let me know how you guys find it and how it was for you guys. If you guys had any difficulties, you are welcome to comment down below if you guys have any questions. And yeah, that's it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will post the pictures at the end when I plate it. So yeah, thank you guys. Toodles.